Hey Grace, this is part of our mini video series, Hope in God, to keep your eyes on Him and to keep your heart hoping through troubled times. It's a funny time, isn't it? It's a time where a lot of people, I think, are wondering, where is my purpose? For some people, it's almost like pajamas have taken over and purpose has been lost somewhere down the road. And yet, here's the thing. If you're feeling right now that you're kind of languishing in your home, and maybe you're still working from home and it's just not as fruitful as it was, or as expedient as it was, and you're just kind of feeling I'm missing something here. Here's the encouragement for today. God still has a purpose in these moments. I want to encourage you not to just get into the pajamas mentality of waiting for this to be over, of just kind of counting down the days. I know that's easy to do, and we just get into this kind of hurry up. We want this over. I want to be out. I want to be able to walk when I want to walk and shop when I want to shop and do the things I want to do. And it's easy just to be counting down the moments. But I just want to remind you that God has a purpose in these moments. In these moments that seem wasted and pointless, God has a purpose. And there are a whole load of ways I could take that right now. But the biggest purpose of all He has for your life right now is the mission of Jesus Christ. Jesus is about bringing light and hope to people who are hopeless. People who today are despairing. His purpose is about bringing hope to them, to the glory of His name. Maybe you're in that place of despair and you don't yet know the hope that He brings. I want to encourage you. The hope is real and overwhelming. If you follow Jesus and you're thinking, I'm just kind of languishing right now, His purpose for you is still on. The mission is still on. The mission hasn't been cancelled or put on pause because of all this stuff that's going on. Because your front door is shut, it doesn't mean the mission is shut. You know, I think probably when the church was left behind, when Jesus ascends to be with His Father, and you've got this fairly small community of disciples left behind in Jerusalem, I reckon that they probably couldn't figure out, how is this going to happen? Jesus had told them that this mission was theirs, that they were to go into all the world and proclaim the gospel. And in these moments they're probably thinking, but how? I don't see a way. And then the Spirit comes into their small world, confined world, which is no bigger than Jerusalem. The Spirit comes, and within a few short years He's burst out the mission into all the world. It's what He does. And maybe today, as you cry out for God to come by His Spirit, it may just be that in your situation He does the same thing. If God can use Paul when he's in the midst of a prison, if God can use Paul when he's isolated and alone and can spur the church across the continent into fire-filled action, He can do it with you. If God can use John Bunyan in a prison to write one of the greatest works of Christian literature that's ever been written, He can do it with you. Today you are not purposeless. Today these are not days to languish. These are days to be open to the Spirit of God as He leads you into the mission of God, to share life and light and hope with the world. Now, I, like you, am here thinking, how are you going to do it? What does that look like in these days where we're stuck in this place? But He has a way and He has a purpose. The question is, are we open to it? So God bless you in the purpose to which He's called you, and I'll see you soon.